Welcome back again. So, wrapping up this week, market took a turn in the positive way, I can say, because again, we were up. But before we dive into anything, again, welcome back to the channel. Please, let's do ourselves a favor this week and do not panic sell. Don't panic sell. Why? Because we saw what happened Friday and we're grateful for it because guess what? Some of us benefit while some of us are bag holders. But again, to all the bag holders, I can say never, ever, ever buy in a top of the market. Let me break that down for you. Never, ever, ever buy when market's at all-time high. Why? Unless you don't care what happened next 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 years, because we have to take into consideration that some of these stocks will never see the heights they saw in years to come. We all can agree with that, and I'm gonna definitely show you what I'm talking about. But I just want to break down to you what to expect next week. So on my screen right here, I'm sharing um Monday where report is concerned, and earnings are still on the table for next week. And some of the top earnings are listed here, what to expect for next week. We can all agree that Supermicro Computer is reporting Tuesday, and also Palantir is reporting on Monday. Wayfair is reporting. I can tell you one thing: if Wayfair do miss, it's something I'm adding to my watch list, and I'm going to definitely break that down for you and show you why I said that. And Airbnb is something I'm adding. DoorDash, not really, but Energy Transfer as well. I think I have some of these. McDonald, not so much. And Uber, Walt Disney, there's quite a few earnings that can push market even higher as we speak. So Supermicro Computer, they might beat earnings tremendously. SMCI, also Palantir is one that I'm definitely watching out for. I'm BioNTech, I'm watching out for Uber, I'm watching out for Airbnb, and our number one favorite, I will say nothing but um DoorDash, Energy Transfer. So I'm watching out for all of these, and advanced micro device. AMD is reporting. Oh my God, market is about to go crazy next week. So I hope you already gear up because again, next week is going to be a market mover, or we can even see the market pull on down some more. Let's just go over one stock that I've been watching and I missed out and millions of dollars with this stock. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So Wayfair is a stock I've been watching, but unfortunately, I did not get in at the right time. Look at this. When tariffs came about, Wayfair left from $20.41 shares all the way to $65. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, team, you know it. This is a lot of money that was missed out on. Just imagine that you had bought Wayfair here. You had bought Wayfair at $20. Is one of the most contributing stock I have seen. Look at the percentage. We're looking at 241.19%. That is ridiculous. That's a lot of momentum. So if earnings come out and they do miss, I am definitely going to get myself wait and get myself some shares. Why? Because they're on a strong upside. Let's look at the stock Max. I just want to take a brief look at it. So earlier I was saying to you that when some of these stocks hit all-time highs, these are highs that we will never ever see for years to come. This is a prime example. Wayfair hit earnings all-time high from 2021. That's 4 years ago. Do you wanna? So if you have bought some of these stocks that hit all-time highs, again, never invest in an all-time high, because if you have bought Wayfair at $369, yeah, you saw it, stock is going up, market is booming, making all-time high, and say, hey, let me just get in right here. I'm going to hold on to it. Look what happened. You would have been down for the last 4 years, almost 6 years, because guess what? We will never ever see $369 for Wayfair in no time. I don't even know if the stock will ever go back to that point. I've been trading this stock for years to come. You can see that multiple lines of support and resistance that I have drawn on this stock, but I have missed out and 200 and something percent on the upside in a few months. So this is something again I'm going to watch to see if it miss earnings and it comes back down to $20 something. I'm going to watch and get some shares for the long hold. So when it pushed up another 200%, I can be one of the benefiting factor from that. All right, let's go over to Palantir. Palantir, um, most people have been liquidating their shares because they're saying that the stock is super overbought on the year. So let's go over and look up and see how much percentage the stock is up for the year. Tinker symbol, it's PLTR. PLTR. Where are you? Stock might be, I think the stock is super run up because of the hype behind it and the contracts and the deals and stuff. But let's see if they really do beat earnings, because if they do beat earnings, that can be a tremendous support for them. And if the guidance is good, then we can even see another all-time high for the stock. But we don't know yet. We just have to wait to see if any of those information factor in, and if it comes in at a promising way where it can still make money, the company can still make money and continue to climb, because you can see that it's at an all-time high. And if you had bought in at the all-time high, the stock is now trading at $154 while it was at 160.89. I wouldn't encourage anyone to buy in at an all-time high market, because why? When the market starts to comes down, you get stuck and you're bag holding some of these stocks. So again, you have to be wise about your investment and know what you want to do and what company you really want to contribute to, because when it all goes bad, you don't want to be one of the bag holders. That's the reason why I am watching some of these companies, because I want to do invest in them. But when it's at a significant low level where I think it's promising and I can get in. But I'm not going to take up your time today. That's all I have for you. Until I will say I'll update you in the week what is going on and how can you benefit from the market. But for all I know, market pulled back tremendously, and with that pullback, it comes buying opportunity. Because when these opportunities present themselves, you want to make sure that you're in it. Again, Palantir is up 103% for the year. So if you had bought, we're in what, 8 months? If you had bought 8 months ago, you would have been up 103% on your gain, which is great, because Wayfair took like a couple weeks to go over 200%. So that's something you can look to if you're a true believer in this company. But I put my money where my mouth is. I know a lot of wealthy guys out there who have strong position in Palantir, and they're getting rid of some of their shares. I don't know why, but I am not an investor in the company, so it doesn't care 2 cents for me. I don't care about it. But other than that, they're reporting. SMCI is reporting next week too. A lot of companies are reporting that it's going to be market mover. But as per NASDAQ, market again pulled back Friday to, I would say, around 2% pullback, just a little pullback, which is nothing, which is great for the market, because again the tariffs kicks back in and job report came out, pushing market down. We can see that from the trend, it's the second time we're trading below the moving exponential line. If you can see, the moving exponential line is right here, and we're trading below. You can see that the sentiment is strongly down. RSI is down, MACD is down, a new red is formed, and it is good. But the upside can be tremendously significant when it starts to go just like we did a couple of months ago, when the downside paved its way in and market was super oversold. News start coming in and market start pushing up to all-time high consistently. It's the first I've ever seen the market traded at all-time highs so frequently, but we appreciate it. And I hope you all locked in some profit because on the downside, there's only one stock that I will definitely buy, which is SQQ. As if you saw my video Friday, I walked away with 1,200, just small change from the market by trading SQQ on the day with that 2% pullback with Nasdaq. So each time this recover and goes up, I keep my eyes in SQQ. But a series of stocks again that I'm watching for this week, as I pointed out earlier in this video, that I will be keeping my eyes on Palantir, BioNTech, SMCI, Airbnb, AMD, Uber. I am looking to trade these stocks because when they do hit and they pushed up, market is going to follow too. Nasdaq is also going to follow. The S&P is also going to follow. Honestly, I think AMD is going to hit hard. Why? Because they're right behind Nvidia. And when they do beat earnings, I can tell that market is going to take off to an all-time high again because the stock has been running up significantly, been pushing up constantly, making new one-year high. You can see that the stock pushed up $182 from was trading at $76 and pushed all the way up to 182. And with earnings coming out next week, I can tell you, boy, get ready because this stock is going to even push further. But if they do get rejected and pull back, it's something that I'm going to buy into. Why? Because it's the only other company that I see can give Nvidia a competition for their money, and their market shares is right there too. Even though the stocks are trading in similar value, the market shares is tremendously different. So I'm watching AMD. If a pullback, market is going to continue to sell off. I'm going to get into SQQ and wait until it makes sense, then liquidate and gradually get some shares. With better news, get some shares. And not to take up most of your time, but again, please, if you think this message was contributing to your portfolio or even any what, please like and subscribe and stay tuned because I want to inform you as the market paves its way for next week and keep you up to date what we're doing in the market and how can we better our portfolio. But until then, like, subscribe, stay tuned, share this channel, and let me know how can I help you in that comment. All right. See you next week. Stay green in the market.